Hey guys, I'm your host Triple C. How's everyone doing today? Today I'm gonna be bringing you a mailbag. It's more of a haul because I got 11 figures to show off today, and these are all great figures. One of them I can't remember if I showed up in that video, so I just added him to this video, and I'm gonna do that one at first to get him out of the way. But he's a great figure, and I really like his the way he's designed, and he's just a cool character. But I don't think he'd be a good character. I don't know if he's really a good character in the Spider-Man movie because he is in a Spider-Man movie that's coming up. But this is a cartoon version of him, Tombstone, and I actually liked him in the cartoon. I just don't think he'd be a good villain in live action. They get a good actor to play him, and from what I heard, he's gonna be a very big villain. From all the rumors around in the movie, but he wasn't that big. He was more like a henchman in the cartoon, so that's why I like this version of Tombstone. And he usually was a vampire too, if you want, because the way he looks. But I do like him. He's a cool character. I like his business suits. I just think he's a great character. Uh, he's a great Spider-Man villain. So he has like this hardened skin durability. So I think he's bulletproof. So he has durability to fight against Spider-Man. So yeah, I do like him. Then I have the Iron Man, one of my favorite versions of Iron Man Mark 7, I think this is. And I just like the wings that come off of him. It made this figure really cool. And he's not just a gold and red, he has some silver on him. And the arc reactor's round. I do believe this is the seventh armor. If I'm not, you can let me know in the comment below. But I think this is number 7. But Iron Man is one of my favorite characters. He's in my top 10 favorite good guys in Marvel. But so is this guy, War Machine. I don't think he gets enough credit for being as cool as he is. His War Machine is armor is freaking awesome, and I hope we see him again in Doomsday and Secret Wars. I think he's a great character, and they were going to do a movie or a series for War Machine, but they never did. I think it got scrapped. It was going to be Armor Wars, but I guess it got scrapped, which is a shame because I would have loved to have seen that. But yeah, great figure. Now he is not super articulated. He's double jointed in the knees, but he's single jointed in the elbow. But it's enough for it to work. You know, for me, especially with the guy with thick arms like he has. So it works great. And War Machine, I mean, his armor is awesome. Alright, next up, I have Morph. Now, this is a head I put on him. He has two other ones. The white new one he has, and he has a Trask head. But this is a head that I put on him. I put the others away. Morph is one of the essential characters to me. I do wish they would have given him his evil head instead of Trask. So we can have him under the spell of Mr. Sinister. But yeah, great figure. You can replace him with anybody. So you can have him, and you can have him, and he can be a morph. So yeah, great figure, great character. All right, next up, let's do her. Jean Grey. Jean Grey is a super psychic in the X-Men universe. Like, she's I don't want to. She's not as powerful as Professor X until she has a Phoenix Force, and then she is. So she's not an Omega mutant until she has a Phoenix Force, but she is so powerful, and I can't wait to see what they do to her. And if in Spider-Man. I'm not sure if that's actually her. A lot of people are saying it's her, and it is great, but I'm not sure if it is her. Um, but I do like this version of Jean Grey. It's my favorite version of Jean Grey, and she had a great storyline in the X-Men cartoon series. A great arc with the Phoenix Force and everything. And now I have Jean Grey and Cyclops. Alright. And now I have Avalanche. Avalanche is a cool mutant. He can make earthquakes, topple buildings with his earthquakes. So he's a pretty powerful mutant. I wouldn't say he's Omega, but he is pretty powerful. And he's part of the Brotherhood of Mutants, so I did see Toad and Blob to complete that Brotherhood. Now, let's do her. Right, Storm. She is an Omega Mutant. She can create storms out of thin air and control the weather. She's an incredible character, a beautiful character, and I've always loved this outfit with her, and I never had this version of her at any time, and I always wanted her in this outfit. It's just a great version of Storm. Come on, get over her hand. There we go. You want to be careful you don't want to tear these, but she is awesome. I love this Storm. And then I got Cable, the son of Cyclops and the clone of Jean Grey. Who's her name? I forgot her name. Black something. I forgot her name. But the clone of Jean Grey was actually her his mother. Cable's in the future. He battles Apocalypse, and he's sent back into time to help the X-Men battle Apocalypse to stop him from doing several different things. He's a great character. He has same psychic powers as Jean Grey has, but it's inhibited by this techno-organic virus that's been infected him. That infected him from Sinister, I think, or Apocalypse made. I can't remember who made that, but they infected him, and so he can't use his full powers. But because every time he does, the organic virus grows on him. So, but that's why he uses weapons. He's a great character though, and I love his storyline whenever he shows up. He was in Deadpool and Wolverine for some strange reason. Alright, next up, I got Magneto. And Magneto is one of the essential X-Men villains, X-Men arch enemies. I mean, frenemy to Professor X. He's an all-around great character. He can control all the magnetism of the entire planet. He is, Omega level mutants, like Professor X, and a great character, a great villain, great storyline. The only thing that make him better is a wired cape. But other than that, he's a phenomenal character. And his storyline about Magneto, how he went through internment camps and survived. It's pretty awesome. I got two more for you. And you can't have Magneto without having Professor X. Professor X is incredible. This is the one I've always wanted a Professor X in this chair of his. And you can take him out, have him stand up if you wanted to, but I'm never going to have him stand up, even though he can. But yeah, I think he can stand up. Yeah, okay. But his chair has sorry, table's wobbling. This chair has 2 consoles on it, which is pretty cool. And he has this blanket for his legs. But yeah, you just put him in his chair. Like so, and put the blanket over his legs, and there you go, Professor X. And he also came with Cerebro, which is really cool. And he came with Shadow King's head for some reason. I don't know what that's for. I don't know if you replace his head with Shadow King or whatever. But this is my favorite Professor X of all time. And I do like Patrick Stewart's interpretation of him, and I think he did a great job with him. That will always be my number 1 favorite Professor X. And then last figure, and he's a big one. And he's related to Professor X, sort of. He's his half brother, Juggernaut. I'm a Juggernaut, bitch. This Juggernaut is from the Gamerverse line, and he's really, really big. He's about 8 to 9 inches tall, and here he is next to Cable, so you can see how big he is. Let's move his hand. Now, I wanted to do a size comparison with my Hulk that I have. And see, this works. This is a Marvel Select Hulk. So this would work out perfectly for them too. Even though I'll probably get a different Hulk, this one is pretty cool. I had this one in my closet. I got about him. But this is a Marvel Select Hulk. He's not very articulated. I mean, as far as legs movement goes, he can kick to the side, but he can only kick forward that much. And he only has 1 elbow joint, so he's an okay Hulk. Really cool looking. That's Marvel Select Hulk. And then Juggernaut can kick forward that much. Has a full 360 on his arms, and he does have 2 extra hands. I forgot about the grabby hands, and the arms don't exactly do 90 degrees, but it's good enough for who he is. The same with the legs; they only have 1 joint, so he actually is a perfect matchup for this Hulk. But I do want to try to get a better Hulk if I can. One that can at least kick forward more. But yeah, Juggernaut used the a crystal, cryotech, some sort of crystal. And he gained the power of it. I can never pronounce it, but it's a really. He became unstoppable. So even the Hulk has trouble battling this guy. Now, Juggernaut does have air forms where he becomes just invincible. But he is beatable, but it takes a lot to beat him. He's just a really cool character though, and I love the way he looks. I love his story. His pure hatred for his brother. I don't know why they never explained that in the cartoon. Why he hates him so much. Maybe they did. I just don't remember it. They probably did. The only thing I remember is that, well, I mean, I think he was abused by the father of Charles Xavier. I think, or the mother. I can't remember. I think Kenny Marco was abused. But yeah, awesome character. I'm glad I got him finally. Alright, that is it. I'm going to show you that one more time. Juggernaut. Cable, Storm, Avalanche, Morph, Jean Grey. Oop. She lost her head. Alright, Jean Grey, Magneto, and the helmet does not come out for this version of Magneto. War Machine, very cool detail. I like the axis of red in his chest. Tombstone. I am gonna use him as a vampire though. Even though he's not a vampire, I want Blade to have a bad guy to battle. Iron Man. I really like this armor. It's one of my favorite armors. I do prefer the triangle on his chest though. That's the arc reactor that I prefer is the triangle one. But I do like this armor. It's one of my favorites. This one and the Ultimate Armor are my two favorites. And I do, and Professor X. So, yep, that is my haul, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. And please subscribe to my channel and hit that like button and the notification so you're notified whenever I upload a video. Have a great day. This is Triple C signing off. Cobra! Bye, guys.